think we got all the bugs worked out. I hope. Sorry, I just it's a little bit of a thing right now, but that's okay. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, I'm back. Hey Sam, yes it is. Yes it is. uh, and even if the eclipse isn't exciting, I'm gonna make it exciting. I don't know. We'll do something. Excuse me. How is everybody doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. There's my chat. Sorry, they moved everything around on YouTube on me and kind of annoyed me, but that's okay. How you doing, Sam? You doing well? Did you finally get your coffee? Oh, got about a half an hour. Got some geese flying into the pond. So what I'll do while we're waiting for a little bit, here, I'll flip you around. Oh, yeah. Show you the sun. There we go. It looks kind of oblong, kind of football shape. Alrighty, well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna take off your NASA approved solar eclipse glasses, because yes, you guys have solar eclipse glasses to ensure that you're safely viewing. And I'm going to show you a little bit about what things look like here in the daylight. So this is where I'm at. There's a couple geese over there in the pond. This is what it looks like during the day. Well, during daylight. And I will, of course, do this again at totality. Sorry. Big noisy truck. Do this again at totality, so that way everybody can see the difference. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, goodness, my hair. All right, let me re-engage your solar eclipse glasses. Okay. All right, your safe viewing eyewear is now re-engaged. So when it comes to that time, your eyeballs are safe. So, for those of you who are new, hi, I'm Tracy, and I usually do YouTube videos on Disney, travel, history, the paranormal, all different kinds of stuff, animals, all kinds of stuff. But if you are in North America and you know that it is April 8th, 2024, you know that there is a total solar eclipse today. So I figured I'm in the path of totality. Might as well do a solar eclipse vlog. What the heck, you know? Especially considering I'm just a few blocks away from my house. I figured, why miss a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? And I figured I would bring you along with me. So thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And if you're not one of our beloved subscribers, please also hit that subscribe button. I do a variety of videos and live streams, and hopefully there will be a subject matter that you enjoy. And if not, let me know what you would enjoy and I'll consider. So thank you. Thank you very much for being here. We are about 15 minutes away from totality. We have some high, thin clouds. So as you can see, it's pretty sunny. So, you know, with all the shadows and everything. So that's nice. We have a pretty darn good view for it. Goodness, there's a lot of airplanes up there. That would be a neat way to see the eclipse. Wow, I didn't think about that, seeing it from the air. Because then you wouldn't have to worry about clouds at all. You would just be, like, above all of them. Excuse me. Not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but if they ever wanted to, let's talk. Anyway, please let me know where you're viewing from. I would love to know. And if you are in line for totality, I can't say that word for some reason, totality. Or were you in the line of totality for the last one in 2017? Indiana was not, or this portion of Indiana was not. I do remember seeing it, the partial eclipse, just with like the changes in the shadows of the trees, you know, how it kind of comes through the leaves. That one was in August, so it was a different angle for the sun. But the leaves, you could tell instead of like being the whole shape of the leaf, they kind of look like they had a bite taken out of them. It's really kind of cool. I spoke with a lady from NASA yesterday, had an amazing discussion with her, actually. She was great. But she said that one of her favorite things to do as a child, and even now as a part of the NASA agency, was just to take a simple colander and hold it up with all the little holes in it. They all look like little cookie bites in a partial eclipse. And she said it's kind of a way to see like the pinhole camera effect in like multiplied by like 100 or however many of those little holes are in the colander you have. So she said that that was always something really easy and really kind of fun to do. So yeah, so if you're not in totality, in the line of totality, try that. Or if you're watching this after the eclipse, try doing that the next time. It might be kind of interesting to see. I have never done that. I've done the pinhole thing. I did the pinhole camera, where you take the cereal box or shoe box and poke a hole in it and look through the sunlight under the ground. But the colander, gosh, that sounds way more effective, way easier, and I mean, I guess when I was little, I kind of wanted to eat the a whole box of cereal, but now I don't really want to, so, you know, you wouldn't have to eat a whole box of cereal. You could just go into your cupboard, grab your colander out, and there you have your viewing item. How many of you have seen a total, like I said, totality and total seem to be having a hard time. I seem to be having a hard time with those two words today. How many of you have seen a total, excuse me, lunar eclipse? Those are much more common. I guess the total solar eclipses happen, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember what the lady from NASA said, every 5 years. But they usually happen over water or deserts or places that are not populated. So we don't really know about them. I mean, we know about them because we can track them, but they're not publicized and have all this hoopla around them. But lunar eclipses are fairly common. I've seen several of those. They are very interesting. It's a little creepy. But I can't imagine the creepiness of of a total solar. I've never seen a total solar eclipse. Like I said, for the one in 2017, I wasn't in the path of totality, so I saw a very minimal. I don't even remember what part of partial eclipse it was, what percentage, but it was nowhere near total. Uh, and I'm just sitting here thinking, as I'm looking around at the birds and the animals and everything kind of going about their life who are not tuned into to the news and social media to know what's going to happen or what's going on. Um, Thinking about the humans back before we had all this wonderful way to communicate with each other. Um, it must have been absolutely terrifying for the sun to just be blocked out. I mean, I can't imagine experiencing this without knowing that it's going to happen. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm a little apprehensive just to see what it's going to look like because I've never seen the sun blotted out. I don't know. Um, but yet I know it's going to happen. I know to expect it. So I can't imagine not knowing to expect the sun to be gone and how absolutely flippin' terrifying that would be because apparently it's a very slow lead up to it, and we'll do a check in just about 5 minutes. It's about 5 minutes to 3, so we'll do a check in at 3 o'clock. See how far away, how far the moon is in the path, and but the last few moments are very quick. Supposedly, it really kind of jumps, or not jumps, but moves very quickly. Those last few percentage points of the sun being covered by the moon. Um, and so it goes from dim to fairly dark, I would imagine, very quickly. And I mean, gosh, I could totally understand if people thought the world was ending. I mean, even back then, hundreds of thousands of years ago, they knew that we relied on the sun somewhat, maybe not to the extent that we know now, but they knew that the sun, sorry, they knew that the sun made things grow and, things like that, and made things warm. That's the other thing. I'm curious to see how much cooler it gets. Um, let me let me start my car real quickly and see what the temperature is. I was going to check the weather app, but I'm using my phone. It is 73 right now. That's amazing. Yay. It's finally warming up in Indiana. Yay. I hope it stays this time. Please stay this time. Last time it did this for like 2 beautiful days. Then it snowed. So, hoping it stays this time. But, so it's 73 about now. I wonder how much cooler, and I'm sure it'll be out there. You can find it on Google or whatever. Um, and to see how much the temperature does drop. We are going to be in totality for, I believe, 3 minutes and 47 seconds, I believe. So how much cooler is it without having the full sun for 3 minutes and 47 seconds? I don't know. I mean, we will still have the outer corona, and still be able to see, we'll obviously still be getting some warmth, but the majority of it is going to be blocked, and that's going to cause a temperature drop of some degree. So I'm really curious. I hadn't thought about that before. So one of the reasons I picked this little kind of out of the way area, number one, I knew that nobody else was going to be down here. Well, I hoped nobody else was going to be down here, and I hoped correctly, so yay. Number two, there are no real street lights out here. There's a couple kind of far apart, but none really in this intersection. And when the sun goes, the lady from NASA was telling me that if the city does not turn off the street lights, they'll obviously kick on because it's light censored. And that can really impair or impact your ability to view totality. So, or view the result of totality. So, and our city, when asked, our power company said, we can't turn off all the lights for 4 minutes. We can't shut down the photo sensors for 4 minutes or whatever it would take. We don't have the capacity to do that. So all the folks in the city, and I know I'm saying in the city, and this is rural Indiana, but there's still street lights. Um, all those folks are going to be impacted by those lights, and we are not. Yay us! So that was another reason why I chose this area. Also, I know that there are often a lot of birds, and oh, thank you, bird. Right on cue. There are often a lot of birds, ducks and geese in the pond over to our right. And so I figured that they would kind of come into nighttime mode during this, so we'd be able to hear them more so than if we were in the larger city area. And like I said, it's just very dark, very kind of farmlandish out here. As you can see out the window, there's just fields. There is one house kind of over to the right, but it's a single house, honestly. And they they're not gonna, excuse me. Oh, sorry, they're not gonna put out too much light, so we should be good. Sorry, apparently I'm reacting to the circadian rhythm of it getting darker. Already, it is 3 o'clock. Let's see what the sun is doing. All right, sorry for my hand. There we go. Sun check. Come on. Oh, okay. It's getting smaller. Hi, David. How are you? Thanks for coming by. The sun is quickly getting smaller. This is our 3 o'clock sun check. I wish I could get it a little bit clearer for you, but I don't have the bestest phone. But, we will make do. Let's see, does that help? No. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it, David. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks. Hope everything's going well. And if you get a chance, I know you're just kind of stopping by, David. I appreciate it. But if you get a chance, let me know where you're watching from, and how you're doing. And appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you. So we're just kind of waiting. We're supposed to reach totality at 3:07. It is now 3:02. So we've got about 5 minutes. No, well, I don't know. I don't think birds are doing more than they normally do. I don't really hear a whole lot more. In August, it was, we had a lot more of what I call night bugs. Crickets, those little, or not night bugs, night creatures. Crickets, those little frogs that make the chirping sounds and stuff. So when totality hit, all of those adorable little creatures came out and started singing their songs. We don't have very many of them in April. Excuse me. What we do have is allergens. Oh, the allergies of spring. Yay. What are you gonna do? But so I don't think that there's gonna be very many night creatures to to sing their songs, but who knows? I don't know. I've never been through this before. We are learning together. Yes, we are. Just listen to this bird for a minute. Oh, of course, as I say that, he flies away. We'll do some animal ASMR in just a minute as soon as they decide to come back. I guess maybe okay, maybe there are some more noises coming in. You know what we could do? This is what we need to do. Okay, hold on. I just came up with a plan. Okay, hold on. Sorry, did not mean to have that close up. Hold on. There we go. Maybe you can also hear the birds up here too. Maybe not. What if we can do? Nope. Okay. Sorry. It's tough when it's zoomed in. It's starting to get darker. Definitely starting to dim. Oh my gosh, guys, we're starting to get into it. We are starting to get into it. I was told this last little bit would go quickly. Yeah, this is it, guys. Wow. It is definitely cooler. There's a marked temperature drop. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like I have to whisper. Oh my god. I'm just gonna be silent for right now. Oh my god. That is crazy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take your glasses off. Okay, hold on. That is crazy. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. It looks like the moon. Okay. This is what it looks like right now. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It looks like sunrise and sunset on all horizons. Oh my God.